Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of February 2nd. And at this time I would like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And of course the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated. I do read them, I answer them, and I quite enjoy them. They definitely make my week. And I'm glad that you're appreciating them as well. So thank you for letting me know that. Okay. Ooh. 7 of Wands. So you've made a decision. You know, you're standing your ground on this decision. You're not backing down. There's something that you have decided you wanted to do. You figured out how to go about it. And you're actually taking action. Looks like there's going to be a few naysayers for you, but you're not listening. You are following your own guidance on this decision. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Definitely worn out, tired. You want to take a rest for yourself, take care of your health here. Maybe you've been helping somebody who's been a little bit under the weather and it's, you know, taking a toll on you. It's time to take care of yourself. Your health is your wealth. And you're realizing that it is time to just step off the merry-go-round for a little bit. Take a quiet time to yourself. Do a little bit of meditating, a little bit of relaxing. You know, going, sitting in a hot tub somewhere, taking a walk in nature, something that just helps you unwind from everybody and everything. You need that little bit of regeneration for yourself this week. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. Look at all the disagreements, arguments, somebody trying to be better than somebody else and stand out and get noticed. But you have removed yourself from that. You're understanding that what you have already presented and brought to the table is enough. You don't need to do anything else. You stand out on your own because of your own personality, who you are. You're very knowledgeable. This looks like an opportunity for a job for some of you. And there seems like there's a lot of competition going on, you know, a lot of ankle biting, that sort of thing. And you're realizing that you're not playing that game. And the people that are doing the hiring are also noticing that quality about yourself. When you step away from it and allow it to take its own course, it comes back to you much easier. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Realizing, you know, you've had a little bit of a setback for some of you, a little bit unexpected financial loss. You know, and that could have been you just went out one weekend and you spent a little bit more than you had budgeted for. It doesn't have to be a traumatic something. And it helped you to realize where your comfortability is. You know, you don't want any more setbacks in your life. You're just starting to pick up momentum here. And you're realizing that sometimes it's not good to listen to too much information coming in. Picking your own path, making some investments for yourself, and picking a new route. Looks like you're just moving away from something. You're going to recoup from this little bit of loss in a very short period of time. Oh yeah, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Love it. It's a lucky card. Absolutely. Tangible results, good, you know, planning, material gains. Oof. You know, some of you are starting to take care of your health, taking a little bit more serious, like doing some exercises, taking some walks, you know, looking into literally some financial advisories. Like this could be a bit of a win. And you have a number in your head that you want to accomplish. So you're looking into investing this because it wasn't there before, it appeared, and see where it grows, see what it can give you in the future. And you're realizing that this is a new opportunity for yourself. But whatever this is, it's tangible goods coming in, money coming to you. No lack of that. Looks like you're getting a an opportunity for a dream job of yours. So, wow. So that'll increase your finances as well, but it's coming right to you. You know, it's almost like you think it and it appears. But there's really good opportunities here. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Making something for yourself. Making it real. Bringing it to life. You know, there could be romance here as well for some of you. But you are following your own intuition, you know. You're finding your own power with your own thoughts, and you're developing them because of things that has happened in the past. You know, you're developing good relationships with the family. You know, you're understanding things are changing, and it helps you to be more quieter for yourself. And you don't like things to be quiet too long, but you're following your wisdom. You're going with the flow. You're following your heart. You know, you're using your mind this time. You're understanding that if you just sit back just an ever so short a period of time, the answers will come to you. So things are starting to come to you much more calmly, and it helps you to be in a calmer place as well. And the Two of Cups. Well, it looks like there's, you know, could be a relationship coming in here for some of us. You know, the spark, the beginning of something. This could be a friendship that turns into a little bit more for some of you. But there's good relationships here. Now, whether that's physical relationships or a friendship that, you know, is much deeper. But it's coming together with somebody who is very much the same as you. They think alike. They, you know, have the same morals and aspects for the future sort of thing. So you're investing your time and energy here. But it's a good partnership. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're literally finally taking that breath of air and just sitting back, looking at your future, seeing how far you come, what you've accomplished, what you have. But looks like you're spending a little bit of time by yourself, so it gives you some time to reflect on different things that you've done. So you're, you know, almost a little bit bored right this time. You know, you want to get going on things, but you're realizing you need to cool your jets just a little bit for a little bit longer so that you can see what's actually on this table. You're not jumping into anything. You're realizing you need to do some reflection, have a serious look at where you're at. You know, do you have enough? That all those material gains questions that everybody has, and you're realizing that things will pick up again. Just for now, you know, you're telling yourself you need to slow and steady. And the Nine of Cups, look at that, a wish come true. Fruits of your labor, allowing yourself to spend a little bit to enjoy something that you enjoy. So there could be a trip here in the future for some of you. Purchasing something that you have been thinking about for a while. But, you know, you asked yourself those questions. Do I need it or do I want it? But you can now afford yourself that little luxury for something that makes you happy. So spending a little bit of money on yourself for a change. And the Strength card. Look how much calmer you are. You've really settled down. You know, something has happened and it really helped you to calm down a little bit. You know, you won't stay calm for long because you just have a need and a desire to change. But it's taking courage for you to stay focused. You've been very influential to others. You know, they're kind of in awe that, you know, you persevered, you made it through, and look how calm you are. You know, you found your inner strength and you're focused to complete something. So you're really no longer having it hard to do. It's coming to you much more easily, and you are more content about it. So that is wonderful. And the Five of Swords, a little bit of disagreements. You know, people trying to tell you how things are supposed to be, and, you know, if you don't do this, this is going to happen, all those fun things. But you're realizing that let them talk, let them say, let them do. You're taking care of you. So you're moving away from all that. You don't get to, you know, be coerced into anything or threatened into anything, because you're shutting that down. You're realizing that nobody gets to do that to you. Not now, not ever again, because you've already been down that path. And the Eight of Cups, look at that. You're even willing to move away from something. You're realizing it no longer serves you. You put time, energy, and effort into this. This could be a job, a home life, you know, a relationship, friendship. And it looks like you have been at it for quite some time. You didn't just, you know, come up with this in your mind. This has been going on for a long time, and it's taken you quite some time to admit to yourself this change has to happen. So you're learning to release, walk away, let something go, so that you can bring easier and better things into your life, more fulfilling. No longer wasting your time, energy, and effort on something that is never going to fulfill you in the way that you desire. So you're walking away from it. And look at that. Two of Pentacles. Calm, serene. Things are happening much easier. Things are balancing out in your life much more. And you're feeling like you're in control of this, which is really nice to see for you. You know, you've been feeling like you're all over the place, scattered, and now it's just coming to calm down. Once you get this financial freedom and this new job, it is going to change you as in what you can accomplish. You can have something that like you've wanted for a long time, and it is really happening for you. This is your wish come true. It's going to change many things in your life now for the better for you. So I'm really happy to see that. So we're going to get a little more clarity on this week. You know, I'm going to pull you one of the big cards. Yeah. A Five of Pentacles. Definitely walking away from something. You know, you felt a little bit of financial loss, and you've taken other people's advice, and you're realizing that, you know, it's not a fit for you. So you're moving away from it. You're getting out of that mindset. You're realizing that your future is in a different direction than others. So you're packing up, moving on, accepting things for what they were, and still accomplishing your dreams. So you're moving away from something, changing your mindset, realizing things are changing for the future for you. Once you release and go a different path. All right, and your Oracle card. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Isn't that perfect? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.